right, now moving on from the XLT over to the Nitro. I just put the rest of the fluid in. I just put the cooler reservoir and the window washing reservoir back in. I just put the front bumper cover back in. That's pretty simple. I've got to get under here and put some screws in, but it's here for now. You got this little area here that this locks into. You've got these push. Oh man. Okay. You got these pieces here that shove in there and lock. Alright, and you want to get them undone. Right, let me see if I can see it down here. This piece here, this is on the actual bumper, and it slides in and locks. So if you want to get them out, you got to push those down and then pull it back out. So make sure you got to plug in your fog lamps. I need new lenses for those. And the next thing will be getting the chrome cover on here. Come in there and get the push pins on there. I think these go under that. Pull out a little bit there. It'll pull out and push pins pushed in there. Get those done. It's cosmetic. I got to get her a new light. That will be a must. All right, so I'm gonna go get the chrome cover, which is your chrome front fender here. The thing is, you have your light, your headlight attached. So you gotta unscrew that, and this will drop down and out. And then you've got those screws on top, push pulls, push ins, broke off there, and that'll be complete. Okay, you only got 2 screws holding this in onto your front grill, I'm gonna call it. So, but you do have 2 screws up here that hold it to your upper frame. So don't forget that, because you don't, you're gonna break it off. These are T20s, and good. Screws in down there, screws in over there. Because I've already got that one. Well, we actually got 2 in here. I actually put that in there before I got the grill on here. I don't know if I'm gonna have an issue with that or not. That might stop from flickering back and forth. I go ahead and reinstall this on that grill real quick. And this one's broke off here. That was the passenger. That was the driver's side lens I just pulled off of there. Because I got a brand new one. So go ahead and pull this one off. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and change out. You may want to go ahead and install. That's going to screw into the top anyway. This goes into here, through there. I think I was going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to go ahead and wait on that one. Go ahead and just put it in. Put it in temporarily, because I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to need to replace that other lens. There's no... I wish I could have afforded the other lens at the same time when I did that, but I did not. Okay, so it's probably going to be all right, because it does get into that, but I've got to change the light bulb on this, and there's no really way to get to that sucker from out here. Yeah, I got to do that before I go any further. I got to change out that bulb, turn signal bulb, before I do anything. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. I'm going to go install the lens and the light in the grill permanently, because this is ready to go. So what you have is screw down here, screw over here, which I don't have, and then you're going to have your screws up on top. Right now I got a turn signal that's not functioning, and I found that, yeah, peanut bulb is burnt out. I'm going to take care of that real quick. And you can tell you have a peanut bulb or your signal out, because your light's going to blink really, really fast. So as you can see, this peanut bulb is burnt out. I've actually got to change a brake light on the Escape. I got a fix-it ticket yesterday. So that's going to be a running light. It turn signal's down here. Turn signal bulb is in the bottom down here. And yeah, let's see what it's gone. Okay, got my screws in here. Got that there. That's gonna go on top. I gotta pull this out. I need a screwdriver. It's gonna get a peanut bulb out. I just swapped out the turn signal. This turn signal. So hopefully this bulb's okay. Find out in a minute. So there we go. Because this will push in on the bottom down there. There's a socket for that to go in. It'll be good to go. The other side I'm just gonna let set for the time being until I can get a new lens for it. Alright, looks like that peanut bulb's in good shape. So we'll get them plugged in, and hopefully I have lights. Here, and of course your green one is your actual headlight. And now hopefully they all work. Okay. Oh man. That's not good. Son of a gun. Great. Okay, right now I'm jammed up as far as putting this back on here, because I don't have a turn signal over here, and I don't have a running light over here on the side. I got headlight, but I don't have a turn signal. So I've just tried a known good bulb, and we're still not getting anything over here. So I got to troubleshoot this and see what we got. I don't have burnt. Have something wire-wise in here. Stay tuned. I was just checking, make sure I had fog lamps. They're on the same. They're all in here. So I don't know if I've got rear turn signals, so I can't believe I got a bad fuse. All right, I pulled the plug, turn signal plug on this side, and what I have is, I take my anode, I put it over here, put it on this side here, I got power, okay? On that side I don't have power, but that doesn't really matter. And this looks like white and black. I come over here, I'm on this one. Okay, so I just put a bulb in it. So if you plug that back in, you can see it blinks. So I'm going to go to the other side. And of course, this one, if I take the anode and put on it, I don't get power either on either side when I do it. So I get a power, definitely a power issue. Come back. What I need to do is find the grounds, because here's the running lights or side marker, and if you can see, I have a red light, which means I have power here. I've got my system set up here, so I can make sure I have green ground going to the power, and then I have red when I go to the ground. So what I have here, I have power, but I have no ground. So I've got to figure that out. I have to figure where that ground is. Same with the turn signal. I have power again, but I do not have ground. I have a grounding issue. It may still be the clock spring, but at this point I've got to double check and see where the ground is for these lights. The other side works fine. That's the headlight there that is working fine. It's the signal part of it that's not. So I gotta get in the schematic and find out where the ground is. Okay, so this clears up my question. Where is my ground? Because if I've got the turn signal on, so if now with this, as you can see, it's blinking. On this side it's grounded, on this side it's good. On this side there's nothing going on. But I'm pretty sure that's a good bulb. But we're not. Oh shoot, it's working. Huh. It's now working. I don't know what the heck I was doing. All right. Okay, well, we got a turn signal now. It's going fast. As if the bulb was not in there. But it is blinking. Huh. Now I turn around. We're still not running correctly, because that's the running light, and it should be on. But I did have a turn signal. I got headlight. I got headlight on, and I've got running lights. So I've got full lights going on here. Oh, okay, maybe because the bulb, the headlight is out too. Plug. Go find that plug and see if that works. You do have. Oh, okay. This is the peanut bulb. Peanut bulb is out. That might have something to do with it. I'm going to do with the peanut bulb. That socket doesn't appear. Maybe the peanut bulb might have something to do with that as well. Still don't have a freaking horn. That's a necessity. I don't have a horn though. These two These two are on, but this one is not. So we've got a running light issue going on here. Alright. So we got a turn signal good, but we got a running light issue. Okay, so I got power here, but I've still got no ground. I have power, but I have no ground. Now, back at it again. Come to find out now, I've got turn signals on, but I got nothing. Nothing's going on here. But it is on the tester. They are blinking, but nothing's going on with the bulb. This is the right bulb. It's just screwing me up here. I don't know what the heck's going on. Pin bulb should be working. Okay, gummit. So now I'm back to square one ring. I don't know why it's intermittent. Alright, I need to take a break from this. I gotta put it up. Put the O2 sensor in and see if I can get that to work. Oops. That's wrong. Where my issue right now has been running light and turn signals on the 07 Dodge Nitro. Page down south of me, about 25 miles south Main Auto, and he's dealt, he's been doing this for 30 years now, so he was dealing with the one of the Nitros, and same problem, the same freaking location. And so what he suggested is go ahead, the ground, because of the fact, when you saw the video before, I wasn't getting the ground. I was getting the ground here when the power's off. When the power goes on, I get this side goes positive. The same with this one here. This is your turn signal and running light. And pull the bulb out. And again, right now with no power on, with no power on, I get green, as you can see. But I've got no ground because I've got power on this thing. So if I hit negative, I'm going to get a green. If I go the other direction and I get a hot, I'm going to get a red. Well, right now, all I'm getting out of this plug here is a ground signal. Well, he looked on it, got into the book there, found the grounds, and the grounds are located for this particular thing right down in here, right down in there. So I went ahead and pulled them off of there, and I could touch them, and I'd get ground coming off of power here, but I was not getting any power from that. So what I went ahead and did is I want to go ahead and cut the bundle off, because that's what we wind up doing up here. So now what I'll have to do is I'll go ahead and sort all these, providing that's been my issue. So what I'm doing over here, I'm looking for my ground. I got my power side, which is for the 07 is a white and green, with a ground being a black and yellow. So in the harness here, here's a black and yellow. So if this is what it should be, the minute I plug my ground on here, I should get another green light on the other side. So let's see what happens. The normal side got green. Oh, I got green on the other side. I got green on the other side. That should mean, where's my peanut bulb? As long as my peanut bulb is good, then I plug this in, I turn that light switch, I should get light on that, right? Right, we're gonna go running light. Whoa! We have a light. Beautiful. All right. Oh. So Mr. O was right. It's that bundle here. The minute I disconnect that one, light's going to go out. All right, so that should mean this one here, you've got, all right, I got power, which is correct. I just got no ground. So what we need is a ground. And I believe, let me see that. It looks like black and blue. Got something in here, black and blue. What are you? It might be it. You it. What happens? I got ground on both of them. Ooh, I got red on both. Ooh, which is what I should have because I got the power on. Ah, sweet. He was right. When that bundle was together and I pulled it off the ground, when I touched it, it showed ground, but I still didn't have any power. I didn't have a ground to either one of those. So the minute I plug this bulb in, as long as it's good, I should get a running light. Huh, I don't. What's up with that? Thought I had power. Oh, I power both. Oh, I got nothing again. Okay, we got power here. I still got no ground. I guess that's not it. Okay. So we got. That kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, let's see what we got now. I still got a ground. Ooh, I got ground here now. Oh ho ho! Which means if we put this in here, I should get a light. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so let's see. What would I say this one was? Okay. Put these two together. And guess what? We now have both running. We gotta turn the key to see if we got blinkers. We got blinkers now? Yes! All right. Thanks, Mr. O, for finding that ground for me. And he just recommends you to go ahead and cut that crap off and put your own connectors on there. May have to find your own ground location. I may use, like he did, he used that same location. It's just a son of a gun getting in there, that's all. All right. Oops. I got no turn signals over there because that. I know that was right, so it's part of that bundle. All right. If you've got a turn signal, or if you got a situation where you got headlight, but you don't have any running light, and you don't have a turn light, it's all on this. It's part of this ground harness here. Oh man, ground. I'm going to go ahead and clear. I'm going to go ahead and get those connected, get my ground, and then we'll be back. It's just as simple as getting new connectors on it. Okay, I don't know where I lost you at, but this group here, it was the passenger side is in another set of bundles than the driver's side, and it said that one was a black and red, and then black and purple are going to that side. Now, it doesn't matter how you have, they're all going to be grounded. But like I said, even once I pulled that bundle apart, I didn't cut it. It was still soldered together as a bundle. And when I touched ground to it, none of those worked. So the fact that your corrosion or non-contact was inside that soldered little block. It's a little block, and then you squeeze your connector onto it, and then you put it to ground, and that's where you get your ground. But again, inside that bundle, just because you touch that bundle to ground, thinking that it's going to light up, which is what I thought it was going to do, wrong. So that's why Mr. O recommends that when you get those bundles, cut it. So you get them all separated, and then go ahead and put them all back together again. So, he's right. I was trying to figure out why. Well, I'm touching it. Why I'm touching the bundle to ground, and I'm still not getting anything. But I was still getting that side when I touched this other bundle. But there we are. My recommendation also is when you have these bundles, go ahead and cut them and then start over. Okay, so there we are. Solve the no running light, no turn light on your driver's side. Front. So stay tuned, and I'll get a final video on this after I get those bundles all connected up and grounded. And just let you know, some vehicles have the option, they will turn out all your lights if they're left on, which is a good thing. So you never forget your lights. And this is one of those options that it turns out all your lights if you leave your lights on. So you don't leave them on all day. All right. Okay, we're at that point. What I did is I went ahead and isolated those wires for each bundle. The ones on your passenger side are going to be in that big bundle of things, and then your lights for your passenger side are going to be in the little smaller bundle. So I went ahead and isolated those wires, put their own connectors on there, and just to double check, we'll go ahead and together. As you can see, I have lights on both sides now. So next thing is to go ahead and get a decent body ground for those. And I've decided that what he did is he was able to get underneath. He grinded that old spot out down in there, but because he didn't have the lights out, I've got the lights out, so I can put one anywhere I want. So then I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that base up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put a bolt through there, and then we'll go ahead and connect all those to that. Okay, doing something a little different than South Main did. He soldered all his to seal them up, and in my case, I'm just going to go ahead and use these are heat shrinks. So I'm just going to running out. Come on, what I got? 2 to go. 2 more to go. I like it. Now, something I don't have is that grease that he was using to seal everything up when you install it. Alright, so here's my bolt I'm going to use. I'm going to bring that up through the bottom there. Going to wind up using 2. A nut to hold it down, another one to do the other one. Alright, what I'm going to do is clean this up now on the frame. Nice and clean. Alright. Okay, I have got my nut and my bolt. Okay. Alright, here we are. You see where I put it was right here. Cleaned all that mess up. And now I'm going to go and tighten this thing down. Clean that up real nice. Right. Alright. Well, I'll tell you, it's been like a week trying to figure this thing out. It's gotta be a ground. Gotta be a ground. Where's the ground? And unfortunately I don't have a subscription to look those things up. I couldn't find it in the Chiltons either when I was doing it. So, all right, so that's now bolted down. Wish I had something to spray on that to keep it from getting. It's pretty dry in there too. So, don't think I'm going to have an issue with that anymore. So let's see. We'll go ahead and turn power on. I'll have light. Alright. She's all done. And I'll be able to put the lights back in. I'll be able to put the grill back on. Alright, we have turn signals. We have turn signals. Alright. Running lights and turn signals. Alright, there we are. That was so that solved my problem. Again, if you're looking for the grounds, if you've got a light out on your right hand side or left hand side, it's going to be basically running lights and no turn signals. That's all being controlled by that package of wiring. Alright, so next thing to do, I can get the front back on here and we're good to go. Okay, we're continuing here. Now that I've got the lights fixed, now I can put the freaking grill on. This has been the hold up here. I can see down through there. I'll get some spray on it. Eventually. I'll get some. Stay there. We have battery spray stuff on this. I've already installed this on the light because the lens is really bad on it. So right now I'm not going to attach it to here, but let's get our freaking. Get our peanut more. Marker light installed. Hey man. Hold on this thing. Get my. I don't like it. Come on, there you go. All right, you're in. Rest of them are just push and turn, signal. Just turn it, it'll line itself up. Go. And last but not least, headlight. Get out of its freaking socket. Try not to touch the bulb itself or gloves, because your body will supposedly deteriorate. Oh, that's a myth or not. Okay, we're there. Let's get you in here. Unfortunately, this one here, when I found it, it had its section here was broke off. It's actually an adjuster, so wound up having to do it. Loosen up it's got to go in these slots. Can you see what I'm slowing? Yeah, these little slots. And I can't do it on this one because I have them both for the light out. The light is not installed in the grill. Get the light pop out of its little socket down below. Oh, all that. Ow! It has a socket at the bottom. Alright. Now, line that up. Still get the ball lined up in there. And you're coming over here now. So you got one down in the middle, dead center. Of course, you just saw those. Over here, you're going to see where those go in there. Down below, you can see. See, that shoves in there and locks. Get over here. Okay. All set in there. Lock there, lock there. You're not going to want to stay in there for some reason. Get in there. Okay. You got push pins. That's fine. And then the other is your screws. Okay. Hold the lens in. There you go. Secure that. You can use. Okay, takes care of that. Okay, push things in. That's how. All right. That was this one here for her. Care of that. push pin here, push pin here. Push pin here. Push pin here. Get my push pins, man. Alright, so there we are. We now have the front end together. Let's turn the lights on. Alright. Good, running. Alright, I'm happy. Turn power on. I got turn signals. Yes. Left. Right. Got headlights. Oh yeah, we got headlights. And turn signals. Wow, we have. High and low. Alright, so there we are. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. And you will catch me on the next Dana Crosby's Garage Project Nitro. Unfortunately, next step on this, I got to go back to the brakes and I got to change out that freaking master cylinder. This thing here. Because even though the brakes are bled, it still goes, the pedal still goes to the floor, which is telling me the piston inside the master cylinder, the rings, should I say. Here's what I'm replacing, is this. When you compress this piston here, it goes in, it shoves, it shoves your brake fluid in. So what's happening is when you're pushing the brake pedal down, the fluid is bypassing the piston. So that is my next project on this thing. And then of course I have to bleed it again. So, all right, we'll catch you on the next one.